Looking closely, the woman doesn't have a single hair. She casually picks up a wig and puts it on. She's a ruthless person. On the other hand, the woman's own son is only 4 years old. He's piloting an airliner that landed on the military base in a staggering manner. But on board the airliner, no one of the hundreds of passengers survived, and all of this is noticed by the military. The plane's wheels were red and finally came to a stop. The boy threw his parachute from the plane's broken hole and slowly climbed down. He had a bear in his hand, a pitiful look, but it made the military as if they were on the verge of an attack. 12 hours earlier, the boy accompanied his mother for medical treatment, and in the airport restroom, the woman drank human blood, enjoying it and being satisfied with it. She then picked up the serum and injected it into her body. The ensuing sharp pain made the woman tremble. After the crowd boarded the plane, the flight attendants began to work, and with a roar, the plane took off, and the woman stepped out of the bathroom, and by the look of her, she must have injected the serum again, and a commotion in the cabin woke up the crowd. It was the passenger and the flight attendant quarrel. The air marshal stood up, control the rowdy passenger. Another air marshal came to support. The air marshal smiled and pulled up the partition, took out the comb. It actually hid a sharp blade. He covered his mouth and nose, a knife stabbed in. The passenger took the opportunity to strike. The other air marshal subdued. The air passenger went so far as to point the blade at the man's eyes, forcing him to ask where the third air marshal was. And when he learned of it, he informed his companion, who took the dagger and walked into the crew cabin, covering the woman's mouth and nose with a pillow and stabbing her with a backhanded knife. The woman died in a shudder, and the man picked up the gun and clipped it to a magazine and handed it to another man. And just like that, the security forces in the air were all dismantled.